it. So basically, in this one, I just wanted to get into Pink Panthers. The thing about it is, I've never actually done. I don't do videos on really anybody. I don't ever do videos on nobody. But in this one, I do want to do a video because I actually, I just noticed something that's interesting about the artist Pink Pantheress, and I just wanted to basically just point it out. All right, so the thing about it is, let me look. First off, now this is kind of off topic, but well, first off, let me get into it like this. Pink Pantheress, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I haven't really seen anybody actually talking about it. The thing about it is, I don't like it because honestly, Pink Panthers, it seems like Pink Panthers lost a lot of weight for real. It things like, not even just that, but it seems like Pink Panthers, like, it's the people that she's hanging around, and I feel like I don't really like the people that she's hanging around. I feel like is really is not they're not positive people. Like the people that she's hanging around, they're not a good influence, and I feel like it's affecting a lot of things. It's affecting, like, it's channeling through her, you know what I mean? I don't know how to actually say that at all, but I mean, I don't even really know who she's dating right now, but I seen something on Twitter where it looked like, I don't know the dude's name at all. Like I said, I don't do videos on people at all. I stick to what I like to post on my media. So anyways, and I'm not even a big fan of media either way. But anyways, like I said, let's get into this video because it seems like the people that she's hanging around are like, and excuse my French, they're drug addicts. You know what I mean? It seems like the people that she's hanging around, and I don't mean to be rude at all, but it seems like the people that she's hanging around are real drug addicts, and it's affecting her. I don't like it because she seemed very healthy. I looked at a video where she was doing like she was doing a nice cooking video. It was a real good video. You feel me? The thing about it is, she looked real healthy. Like, she looked actually really healthy, and it was with Queen Blackwell. She looked really healthy. Queen Blackwell, both of them, they look amazing. You know what I mean? They look amazing. I don't really know anything about Queen Blackwell, but this video right here is gonna be on Pink Pantheress. In that video, man, I'm telling you, Pink Pantheress, great. To me, it was a cool video. But Pink Pantheress, awesome. I'm telling you, Pink Pantheress, she looked great. Like, she literally looked great. And like I said again, I just want to give additional props. That was an awesome video. I didn't actually get to fully watch the whole thing. The video was like the show. That video was like an hour long. Like, it was an hour long. But I got to like 40 minutes. But I wasn't trying to I just was watching. I was just taking a look at the video. It was cool. But she looked real healthy in that video. And then I went on Twitter just to see what she was like, you know what I'm saying? Just to see like what was going on. And I was like, what the? I was like, nah. I was like, because I like to just keep it positive. I like to try to keep it positive. So, and that's what this video is gonna be. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, I'm gonna do what I can. But I try to, make sure that things stay as professional as, as they could. But to me, when I looked at her Twitter, I was like, man, I ain't really like it personally. I ain't like it. I'm not saying, obviously, I'm not saying I don't like Pink Panthers. Of course I like Pink Panthers. I'm always like Pink Panthers, no matter what. I'm gonna like Pink Panthers, you know what I mean? Because I feel like she's a really cool person. So, either way it goes, even if whatever, I'ma still, support Pink Panthers. You know what I mean? I'ma still do that. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like what I seen didn't seem like, it just didn't seem like it was her. Like I said, I'm not being, you know what I mean? But I genuinely was like, this is not Pink Panthers. You feel me? Like, this is not Pink Panthers. But, after when I kept, I scrolled down a little bit and I was like, okay, nah, that's Pink Panthers. And she still wasn't, when I had referenced earlier in that video with Blackwell, wasn't like that. But I at least notified. I was like, yeah, okay, I can see this is Pink Panthers. And then I had to scroll back up to the more recent ones, and I was like, okay, it is Pink Panthers. Then I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? You feel like, well, what is really happening? And I really feel like it's the people that she's hanging around. I feel like it's her her spouse or her boyfriend, significant other, I feel like somebody is not influencing her in the correct in the proper way. And I feel like honestly it's everybody. I feel like it's everybody. I feel like it's everybody. They're not, you know what I mean? Obviously not every, but you know, I feel like personally it is everybody. I feel like honestly it's everybody. Personally, I think it's everybody. I think we all got an influence on something, you know what I mean? And I think that personally, Pink Pantheress, I feel like she's not even really tuned in, you know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, bro, she's not even really like, I'm like, no, this ain't it. Like, this is not it. Like, I'm like, this ain't it. I don't know, like, what she's been posting, like, on her, and her music-wise. I don't know what, you know, what she got going, what she planning on, what she's, you know, producing or anything. I don't know nothing about it. You know, I don't even really be getting on, but, you know, personally, I always, like, even when I, because honestly, me, you know, I was a victim of wrongful, and they didn't leave me right. I mean, I don't know what we're doing here. They still took me to jail. And like I said, I spent all last year in jail. I was, you know, it's crazy. Actually arrested me. They didn't have no probable cause. I have since, after I've gotten out, I have already, you know, basically, either way, even.
First of all, I didn't even know Kevin was a.
I'm in an active legal battle against that charge. But even if push comes to shove, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, whenever I was actually in jail, a couple months into being in jail, probably like it was like my 7th month being in jail. And if you guys want to know a little bit more about it, I do have a video on that, but that's not at all what this is. We're not even thinking about that video. We are locked in right now to Pink Pantheress. We are zoned and focused in on Pink Pantheress right now. So let's make sure that we stay on topic, right? Anyways, like I said, I discovered Pink Pantheress while I was actually in jail. Around my 7th month, I seen her thing pop up, her music video pop up on you know, the TV, you know, in the day room. I seen her music video, you know what I'm saying, pop up on the TV, because, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of times where it was me and this one other dude that was in the pod. Coolest people in the, we were like, man, and really all we did was listen to music. That's it, just listen to music. And good thing that whenever I actually got into that pod, you know what I mean? Like we were just cool. Like we were just tight. You feel me? Like we were just like really tight. And he would be like, "What you want to watch? Like what you want to watch?" And I'd be like, "I just want to listen to." You know what I'm saying? I like to just listen to music for real. And you know, he was just so cool. And he was like, you know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean? So we put it on music and we just chill listening to music all the time. But I seen her whenever I went over to my side. I was just chilling there, you know what I'm saying, just on my bunk, just like, man, how did this? But I'm like, you know what, you know what I'm saying, we smooth, we good. Then out of nowhere, I heard, you know, Pink song, you know what I'm saying, I turned to look, I seen it, you know what I mean? I'm like, I seen it, and I was like, the first thing that caught my attention was just her. It was just her. That was the first thing that came. I was like, okay, yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, like she looked real smooth. You know what I mean? First off, I've been in here for like 7 months. Secondly, I'm like, nah, she actually looks smooth. You know what I mean? She actually really does look smooth for real. So I went over to the day room. You know what I'm saying? And it, you know, in the day room from the actual like rack side, that's literally where I was at. That's literally like a 5-second walk. You know what I mean? It's a 5-second walk. So basically, I went over there and I actually looked at the, you know, I just sat down in a day room. I looked at the actual music video and, you know, first off, it was the look, like I said. And then the second thing was just the production. You know what I mean? Just the production was very nice. It was very well put. It was very well executed. That's the proper way of saying it. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure that I say, you know, I gotta make sure that I stay 100% accurate in professional term. But that's basically what I'm trying to tell y'all right now. So basically, it was very well executed. The, you know, production was wonderful. And then when I actually began to actually tune into the actual lyrics, you know what I mean? Tune into the actual lyrics of the song, I was like, I was like, this is cool. This is cool. You know what I mean? And that actually helped me out. That's the only reason really why, you know what I mean? That's the main, that's a good core, that's the core reason. That's the core reason. Yeah, more than she would actually ever understand or know. Why do I gotta relog into my Instagram, dude? I don't even, man, give me a minute. Hold on. That's interesting. I don't even know who she really dating right now. I don't know who she's dating. I seen two different people. But now I'm looking at a third person but this third person, I think this third person is just I don't know who this third person is. I don't think she actually has dated three. I really don't know anything about her like that. But the thing about it is, but the thing about it is honestly, I know I seen two people. Cause one person, no, I mean, I seen two people, but I don't know. I don't even know for real. To keep it 100, just to keep it, you know. But anyways, guys, Pink Pantheress, let's give it up, man.